beautiful soul. Spirit wants me to talk about three things with you. Number one, do not let people, make you feel guilty for choosing your happiness or choosing the, the creative inspirations that God is sending you. Right now, as my mother is going through cancer, it's been 5 days since I go to it, and it's very intense, like navigating everything. It's I'm not sure how to explain this, but it's difficult. And I was telling God, I was navigating grief, the fear of losing my mom, the fear of, like all the other, and then choosing faith also. And it's all between stress, anxiety, faith, and being positive, and it's been intense. And like that, and I was praying to God, God guide me, God, I want to do what you want me to do. I want you to guide me, to lead me, and all of these things. And I was saying this prayer, and then I would be crying and feeling my feelings, and then suddenly I would be inspired to take shower, to clean my home, to get ready, and to show up and to take action. And then another moment I'm crying. It's all, everything happening all together. So when people see me like doing this, like I was getting a lot of like icky feelings and all of that from them, and judgment. But and spirit told me to tell you, like, if you are in a situation like this or ever, don't be apologetic about choosing the happiness or choosing following the guidance of the God. Because God will, like, the way God will move you, it's gonna be magic. It's gonna not, people are not gonna understand it. They're not gonna understand it. In fact, they may misunderstand you in the moment. But if God is guiding you to do certain things, to really enjoy the cup of coffee when you are going through something stressful, throughout your day, but you choose to take out the time and really enjoy that cup of coffee, or really prioritize things that give you soothe. Because if you are not intentionally acting on your joy, intentionally not acting on your, the things that give you healthy comfort. So for me, it's like journaling, having that cozy space to journal. If you're not doing all of those little things, you're gonna give into your bad coping mechanism, unhealthy coping mechanism, because the stress is building, and eventually you're gonna go there. So it's rather, if God is guiding you to do that, you do it. Okay? If God is guiding you to make a healthy meal for yourself amidst this stress, yes, God is guiding you to do it, and you're allowed to have it. Do not let other people make you feel guilty for that happiness. And number two, uh, just give me a moment. Okay, this wasn't something that they guided me to talk about before I was, making a video, but now they are, so I think I'm gonna talk about it. You know, it's very necessary that you talk about things that you are going through, because what happened was, like always, when I was going through like stuff in my childhood, and like I was never allowed to talk about it. The sexual abuse and all, I just kept it in, and then it rots inside of us. These stories, these emotions, they rots inside of us. And right now also, because I made a video on like how devastated I'm feeling with this news of my like my mother getting cancer, like being detected in her. And I got a call from my, brother and my father, that why did you make that video? First of all, I didn't know that my family is watching my YouTube, but they were like, we like, because this strategy the doctor has like told us that not to tell my mom about it, even though she's going through chemo. She doesn't know that she has it, because doctors like, if she gets stressful, then it's not good, so it will help her heal better if she doesn't know it right now. So I was like, cool. But then some people got to know through my video and they called and asked my mom, so anything. And what I wanna share, like, even if you can't do it, but you gotta talk about what you're going through. Because I want people to know, like, hey, I am navigating this, I am in this situation right now. Okay, so be kind with me, be gentle with me. Send me your prayers. I want people to see, yes, if I don't talk about it, people will not know, and it would be a more painful situation for me when I'm going through something and I can't talk about it. And same goes for you. You know, and one of my brother is getting married. It's just like my mother, and it's like he's like one of the dearest son to my mom, like dearest, one of my dearest cousin to my mom, like my cousin, but my mother's brother's son. Okay, so he's my cousin, and my mom loves him very dearly, and he is having his marriage, and I was feeling very sad that, you know, because he is there with the doctor and managing everything, and I'm very grateful for it. You know, with my family I have had my differences, but this situation is just asking me to, yeah, it's just something different God is guiding me to do. And I'm just so grateful for him that he's doing that. But he is also having his marriage, you know, in 10 days. And the next day, like of his marriage, my doctor has called my mom again for her another chemo session. And doctors are trying their best. Just keep sending your prayers. um, Things can work out. You know, it's a thing that yes, there is a possibility that it can be cured, it can be controlled, it can happen. There is a possibility of that, and I just want this to manifest this possibility. Yeah, so he's having his marriage at on 24th of November. And he was like, and he's going through all of that, and on 25th my mom's chemo session, and he was, I just wanted him to enjoy, you know, like right now also I just send him a text like, hey, I want you to enjoy your marriage because it happens once in a lifetime. And if my mom sees you sad, she's gonna be more sad, you know. And but during all of this, he was not even able to talk about what he is going through. He was trying to be the man and I can handle it and all of that, but he can't enjoy his marriage, like he's marrying his sweetheart, you know. So he was not able to talk about it. So like the point is that, you know, if you are going through, like, so many other things are going through, other people are, you are allowed to have your pain and feel your pain and talk about your pain. If you can't do it like how I am, get a journal and talk about it, because your pain is there. You are allowed to feel it. Don't neglect yourself, you know, that emotion, that inner child that wants to be heard, and how it is seeing how this situation, certain situation is affecting it. And my father also is not you know, he's not able to talk about it, so he's just being very rude. Because, you know, people who are very rude, and they're, why? Because there is so much pain that they have not been able to talk about throughout the years, so now they have become rude like that. So I understand my father right now, whatever, in this situation. And number 3, there was another thing that Spirit was wanting me to talk about. Wow. I did not know that Spirit is gonna make me talk about all of this, because, you know, literally before the video, it was another point that another 3 things like Spirit was telling me. The first was same, but another 2 I can't even remember now in this moment. And new things Spirit wants me to talk about, and I'm gonna let, you know. So right now, like how we say, you know, whatever is happening within the family, like it's the reflection of, like, whatever is happening, we are afraid of, like, okay, terrorism, we are afraid of, what do we say, economic falls and all of that. it's all the reflection of what is happening in the family. Like what is happening at the macro level is a reflection of what is happening at the micro level. I truly believe that, spirit from many years, healing that I have been doing on me, it has been creating, like, when something has been blocked, you have to open up to clean it. So because I was doing that healing, all these ancestral pain and shame and everything has been coming up. So right now, this situation I could see, like the financial worries and the people distrust, because it's very present in my family and nobody talks about it. And it is for the people right now who are watching me, it's the distrust between people. Like we are not able to trust even our own siblings, our own parents. And that has been the pain, that has been, how we get afraid of terrorists, that's how we feel towards our own families. And we have to feel these sensations because we have suppressed them. There is no other way around this work. Like sitting and feeling those feelings, like how did our inner child felt. I am telling you, I felt like extremely, I feel like my parents were giving me food, I felt like what a burden I am. Because everyone was stressed around money, I felt like I'm very shameful. I felt like, I couldn't trust anybody. It is very hard to say, but I looked at my parents, I would instantly get into panic, anxiety, worry, fear, and shame. They were not the safe space for me. And when you grow up with feelings like that, it's tough, and I had to sit with that, and I had to navigate both the parts. Yes, they have hurt me so much, and now I want to do better. God, what do I do? And it's the confusion, the stress, and everything. I had to sit with it and feel it, and there will be a healing. This is not happening for something bad. It's happening for something good, even if we cannot see it yet right now, but it's happening for the good. These changes had to happen. People, so much loneliness and isolation, and internal hatred. Forget about people hating their religion, people hating their own sisters, brothers. And this is the story of our lineages. You know, my grandfather would hate his, like, not hate, but all of them, there was no genuine relationships, healthy relationships. And we have to end that. And that ending does not mean that we will become more closer, but there has to be harmony, there has to be compassion. And it happens on a micro level, within the families, within the cousins, and the broader understanding. Now I have found that forgiveness and compassion for everything that has happened in my childhood, with sexual abuse, with my aunt that didn't took a stand for me, what my mother didn't do for me or did for me, like just letting things happen, or not taking stand for me, or just, I hope this video helps you in some way. Book a one-on-one intuitive guidance session with me for spiritual guidance, for intuitive therapy. And moreover, you can get into my 12 weeks of mentorship if you want to cultivate deep levels of self-love, self-trust, and confidence, and process the emotions that you have been neglecting. And you know like just going if you're going through a difficult period, like I can navigate, because anything that I come here and talk about, do about, and my work is about, God has been testing me over the years and months, and I had to, like, I knew this work is not for, and I don't want it any other way. I told God that if you are, I really told God, even before I like launched my mentorship, I was like, God, if you are making me do this, make me like really the best, and aligned and in integrity for my people. That's the only way that I want to do the work, that's the only way I want to make the money, and that's the only way I want to live. Yeah, so everything is in my bio, the description, the link of everything, of my one-on-one session and my 12 weeks of mentorship. Also, you can donate for my rent, food, and bills. It will help me a lot. Thank you so much.